What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. We have some exciting news. The Week 10 season quests have been released. We got some more challenges to grind out here. This is a guide to help you complete all of them. So, let's get into the challenge tips. Firstly, emote on top of an IO Outpost. I'm going to go to this outpost right here. Recommend doing this one right off the hop. And if you do this after jumping out of the battle bus, it makes it extra easy. Sure, you can run up the steps and get up to the top, but regardless, nothing complicated here. Get to the top, do your emote, and you get that XP. Next challenge, enter a vehicle within 10 seconds of landing. So go to figure out any location where you know there's going to be a lot of vehicles. For me, that's Greasy Grove. And of course, it says within landing, so you're going to want to do this just after dropping off the battle bus. Maybe it'll work if you jump off something else as well and land successfully, but I didn't want to mess around, so. Land, find your vehicle, and just hop right in. Super easy. Another 20,000 XP. Next up, deploy a tent at a 7 outpost. So, there's plenty of 7 outposts around the map. However, finding a tent is a bit tricky, but in this case, I went to Greasy Grove. There's lots of buildings here, lots of potential to locate it. If you see a tent that's already open, you can go to the last option there to pack up the tent and go. Otherwise, maybe you'll stumble across a tent laying on the ground. Once you have that, head over to your nearest 7 outpost. For me, that's this one here. So get over to your outpost, pick a location where you feel like throwing down that tent, and voila, done. Some more XP for you. Pretty easy. Next up, use a Medi Mist while sliding. Again, initial requirement, find yourself a Medi Mist. I recommend going to a popular POI or a POI with lots of buildings and lots of chests, and you should be able to do this in a relatively short amount of time. So, pick up that Med Mist. And then once you have an opportunity and you don't have any opponents around you, just get ready, initiate that slide, make sure you have a bit of damage off so that you can use the Med Mist, right? If you don't have the damage, you won't be able to use it. Next up, use a mounted turret to damage vehicles. For this one, I recommend going to the Collider. And in this case, I'm actually setting myself up. So I'm grabbing a vehicle and I'm driving it to a location where I feel one of the turrets can easily shoot at. The turrets are a bit of a pain to aim with, so make sure you put the vehicles far away enough from the turret and try to put them up on a hill because the turrets kind of point upwards. You can't really point them down. So then get in your turret. Now as well, the turrets are a bit of a pain to fire. It looks like that would be hitting it, but sometimes, I found that my fire was going short. So once you hit that sweet spot, throw down the damage. It's a little bit delayed showing you this damage for this challenge, but it's probably going to take you 2 different vehicles, or at least it did for me. So again, I set myself up with a second vehicle here. Once again, I'm at the Collider again. And then just find that sweet spot, fire that off, and get your damage. A bit of a pain in the butt, this one, but not too hard. So for the next one, repair any turret using the repair torch. Again, you can do this while you're actually at the Collider. I'm highlighting this area here. There's a corridor. And within this corridor, there's multiple toolboxes. Within these toolboxes, you'll find cow catchers as well as repair torches. So as you'll see, I find a couple here. They're on these desks as you go through the corridor here. It does take me a couple attempts before I do find that repair torch, but just left this in for purposes of, showing you where there's a few of these toolboxes sitting. And the nice thing is here is that you're actually right beside multiple turrets at the same time. So once you do get lucky, do this here. And I do realize I think I just ran by a turret, but regardless, just take your repair torch, come up to the turret. It has to have obviously been damaged as well, but just use that repair torch. Keep going until you see the challenge successful. So there you go. A bit of a pain, but not too bad. Then we have the bug challenge. So fly into the Collider's energy field. So I tried this numerous times in no build. in regular Battle Royale, and no matter what you do, no matter how many times you run into this collider or fly into it, jump on it, it just doesn't work. So this is a huge fail by Epic. This quest annoyingly cannot be completed. Maybe they'll issue a hotfix today or a quick update. Who knows? But regardless, hope this guide was helpful for you. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. GamerDad out.